I'm just flaunting what I earn.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to rub people up the wrong way. Just I like doing it.
Because when I read the article, it said something about...
that's article, 90% of that is nonsense. They've said a lot of things in it, it makes sense.
Like a couple of examples, how much you would have made from an RM?
RMs can make good money. Like, I'll give you examples.
I'm so grateful and so proud of myself.
Marry me to be a developer, so that's going to come from the whole team. Every single one of us.
These watches up north, these are
Challenge me. Subscribe. Do everything you need to do, yeah?
Right, welcome back to the CEOCAST. We ain't been around for a long time, but now we're back. And today's episode is going to be a special one because I'm with someone, well, I don't even know where to introduce it first. So how about you introduce it? How would you describe yourself?
How would I describe myself?
Yeah.
Or what would I call myself?
What would you call yourself?
Everyone knows me as Chrono. Chrono750. That's it.
And what is it that you do?
Me, I do a bit of this, bit of that. I sell watches for a living. That's what I do. To be honest, that's the main thing.
How long have you been doing that for?
8 years, 9 years.
Okay,
2011, 12. But I've been into watches since like 2005.
Okay.
I think I had a watch in 2005, 2006, something like that.
So what, can we say your age or no?
Yeah, I'm 33.
Okay, so that's a long time then.
Yeah, I was 18, I think.
Yeah.
I had my first watch, Cartier.
How did someone get a Cartier at 18?
I used to hustle. I got into trouble for a few things in my life.
Yeah.
You know, illegal things.
Yes.
I was always hustling, weeding and dealing. I'd buy and sell anything. Apart from drugs. I'd buy and sell anything. Made a little change for myself. I think it was about £1,500 at the time. Yeah. And that was my first watch.
I think this is what we got to dive in deeper. So before all the watches and everything like that, people might research your name after seeing this podcast. The first article, I mean, you're a famous guy because you're in BBC and Daily Mail and stuff like that. So I think we've got to dive further back into before watches. Obviously, there's a time when, you know, life caught up to you. Let's just say like that. Yeah. So then what happened there?
Before watch, this is how it started.
Yeah.
How it started. It all started in school when I started driving. When I was about year 9, I started bunking school, got myself a little car.
So you were driving in year 9?
I was driving. I learned to drive in year 6. I learned clutch control in year 6. My brother taught me how to clutch control in a Rover. Yeah. K-Res Rover. And then I wake up hour before everyone else for school, and I used to go around the block. I did that for a few years, a couple of blocks, and year 9 I decided to actually buy a car.
So you bought your own car?
Yeah, 300 or something odd quid. It was a Peugeot 205, I think, automatic.
You not scared at the time, thinking like...
Of course. I used to get in trouble. Not that one. The Peugeot broke down, didn't last long. Then I bought a Volvo 480. Yeah. Went to an auction with my friend. He was a couple of years older than me. He had a provisional. They let him buy it. Volvo 480. Give like 500 quid for it, manual. Yeah. That's what I used to get in trouble with. That's when I first ever got nicked.
What about your parents? What did they think when you're driving about, or they not know?
I used to get battered all the time. Police used to bring me home.
Oh, is it? Yeah, so you've been caught as well, and like nothing happened, or?
Yeah, when we were young.
You must have been banned before you even got your license.
No, I never ever got a driving ban. Okay. At that age, never. I just used to get told off. I used to blag it. Yeah. Put some tears on. Sorry, this that. Take me home, and that was it. Tell me off. Literally, I got away with it. I got away with a lot of things.
So what, have you always been in that lavish sort of lifestyle?
Yeah, but I was been into a lavish lifestyle. Yeah, I've always liked nice things. I've got 6 brothers. My older brothers, 2 of them, one's 10 years older than me. They had nice things growing up. Nice cars, should I say, and nice trainers. Yeah. So I always wanted that, but I never took a handout. I just learned to hustle myself and buy the same thing that they had sort of had or near enough. Yeah. I've watched them hustle, so I've kind of learned from them and their friends.
So like you're saying, you've always been a watch lover. You had your first watch at 18. So when did you start buying and selling watches?
Probably 2011.
2011,
yeah.
Was that when you took it serious?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say I took it seriously until 2014, 15.
Okay, so only about 6 years ago, roughly. Like
yeah.
What made you want to take it serious? Like, was there a lot of money?
I was in between the watches and buying and selling cars.
Okay.
The cars just brought so much headache. You'd have a nice car, everyone knows where you're in. Growing up, people just hate on you, especially where we're from. People don't want to see you happy, don't want to see you winning. You just get into all occasions for no reason. It's just sad, really, but it's life. That's
right. We can't not state the fact that under your jumper right now, even though you've subtly hidden it away, was sitting right there.
This is
So I
what
just
I'm known
bought this
for.
now.
These watches I'm known for. These are
Yeah.
these are RMs.
How much does that watch go for? That one on your
This
wrist?
one here?
Yeah.
This one here, on a good day, you probably get like 270, 275.
Mm.
But right now the market's a bit slow because people lost a lot of money in the world through crypto and whatever. And
Yeah.
what's going on? Quick sale, about 240 I get for it now. I can get 240 for it now, but I'm not selling it for 240. I'm just going to wait till someone actually looking for this watch. It's limited to 50 pieces, and I think this is there's 2 in the market for sale in the world. So
On the world? What?
no, there are 2 that I know that's in for sale in the market. There's
Yeah.
50 in total. There's only 2 for sale, and the other one's more money than mine.
So how does someone like you acquire a watch like that, where there's only 50 made in the world?
Mm.
You've got it on your wrist right now. If there's only 2 like that you know for sale, you could probably sell that more than 270 roughly.
You could. That's what I said. You could. It all depends on what your customer,
Mm.
and someone's got to be specific. Like you've got to be able to sell it to somebody.
Yeah.
I've got watches that are 1 of 1, RM wise, 1 of 5s.
Mm.
My network's big. I've been doing it for a long time. I've lived abroad. I've lived in a few places, and my network just grew over the years.
Yeah.
And in the UK, there's not many people that can move these watches. And during lockdown, I was moving a lot of them.
Because that's the thing. Like, it's one thing buying a watch, and it's one thing selling a watch. And obviously, you got to have the clientele for that. So you must have networked on a mad one.
Yeah, it's by traveling, spending money, partying with people. It's all part of the lifestyle, to be honest with you. You've got to promote yourself. A lot of people, they've got a page or they've got a base, they've got, but they don't put their self out there. They don't put their face out there. The difference between my page and a lot of other pages is it never started as a business page. It started off just me just showing off
Your personal page.
I was just flaunting what I earned.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to rub people up the wrong way. Just I like doing it because obviously we didn't have much of this growing up. So when you earn it, you want to show it off.
Yeah.
So people got inspired by that. People liked it. People always messaging me, complimenting me. A lot of people hate, talk nonsense, whatever. But it's part and parcel. You got to deal with some of that in life.
So let me go back to what you said about flaunting and stuff like that. Do you ever regret flaunting? Because that's one of the main things that got you in trouble, isn't it?
No, that's not what got me in trouble.
So what got you in trouble?
I'll tell you what got me in trouble.
Because when I read the article, it said something about...
That's article, 90% of that is nonsense. I've
Okay.
said a lot of things in it, it didn't make sense, but I couldn't bother challenging it.
Yeah.
I was living in Dubai, I didn't really give a,
Mm.
Right. That's not what got me in trouble. I got arrested for something completely unrelated. When I got arrested, they went through my phone. When they went through my phone, they've seen all videos, like, you have group chats, you send snaps to your friends,
Yeah.
you speed, you have a nice car, you buy, all that nonsense. You might have a bit of money, I might send you a picture, whatever, props, take it, whatever it was. My phone got me in trouble. Everything in my phone got me in trouble. Nothing I got charged for and went to prison for was to do with me flaunting publicly. It was just
that's the
personal
other
stuff.
thing it said on the phone. It said that there was an iPhone 6 that was found of like 1,000 pictures on it. So that's what you're talking about pretty much. But then so what you're saying, flaunting and all that didn't have any relevance to...
Okay, it didn't, not why I went to prison, but I don't think they would have come and arrested me if I was just nobody.
Yeah.
It's just they looked at my Instagram and whatever they came for, they thought, this flash cunt, he's been in trouble before, he's definitely up to no good. So when they came for whatever they came for at the time, that wasn't this. They realized, you know what, that's just an excuse for what they come for, because that nothing surfaced from it, because it was not, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't true. What they came for was irrelevant.
So then to make it clear for all of us here or live audience, what is it that you actually got arrested for?
What I went to prison for, I got charged for 2 counts of dangerous driving, possession of ammunition.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I got sentenced for.
Yeah.
But when they charged me with 18 offences.
Yeah.
Nonsense, literally stupid nonsense. I was driving around with my son in the car, around the block. They're charging me for neglect. Made no sense. Charging unlimited, that about 10 more driving while dangerous driving, speeding cases. But it's just me filming the driver. It wasn't me driving.
Yeah.
Because it was taken on my phone, they assumed it was me. They all got dropped. It's just the 2 that you can see my face in it.
Yeah.
I got charged for. And while they were searching my house, they found 19 handgun bullets.
When they searched your house, were you still in the UK?
I was here when this all started.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just when they charged me with 18 offences, and I thought, you know what? They actually just coming from me.
Yeah.
You know what? This is actually like
Trying to get you in every direction.
every direction. I felt, you know what? I'm in a good place in life. My business is good. I can't be going to prison. So I went to Dubai. I didn't come back.
So then how did you get caught? Because I remember when, because you're quite known in the ends, yeah, for being Chrono or just seeing your gram and everything like that. And then there was an article or something that went up saying Chrono or your, should we say your government name or nah, we leave it out?
Yeah, you can say my
I said Adam Ali,
Yeah.
you know, caught at Dubai airport or something along them lines.
Yeah.
And then I heard from boys that like he was in America, he got caught there, got caught in Dubai, brought back here.
Nah, it was Dubai. I was in when I was out there. I don't regret going around, to be honest with you, because I had a great time. I met great people, and I got to travel a lot of the world while doing so. So I was back and forth to America a few times. I went to LA for 3 months, and on my way back, I was going back for the F1 in 2018. As I landed,
Not to Abu Dhabi, I'm guessing.
yeah, but I got to Dubai.
Yeah.
Flew into Dubai, put my Emirates ID. I was a resident. Put my Emirates ID in the machine. It just locked on me. I just knew what time it was. I just see it red. I was with my friend. Just said to me, "I take my bag, take my phone, pass this to so and so, and just let them know that time for me to go home." And upwards.
What did you think at the time when that happened? Because in Dubai, obviously, that must when you must have expanded your business, built a lot of network out there, and then for that to happen at the airport, what was the first thing that went in your head?
Oh, I was sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was sad because I always said to myself, I said, the sentence is really not the end of the world, because it's not. So they come and get me whenever they want. But you always say that, but it's never the right time.
Yeah.
I had a lot of things going on, business wise, family wise. I had a lot of things going on. That's the last thing I was. So I was heartbroken when they took me away. But as soon as they took me, gave me a choice, said, look, you can fight your extradition, or you can just sign to go, and said you'll be back in the UK within 7 days. So send me back because I can start my sentence and whatever. But I ended up doing 2 months, waiting 2 months to get sent back.
And then but your time away weren't that bad anyway. You only got like 3 years.
I got 4.
4 years.
Yeah, I got extra year for going away for not
failing, basically
failing to appear.
Okay. So then now you're out of jail at this point. What year is this? This is about 2021. 2021. Well, you only came out this year?
Sorry, November last year, 2020.
Okay, that's when you came out.
Yeah.
Now, how did everything move forward for you from there? Because you seem like you jumped straight back on the scene in terms of your watch game, getting back into dealing.
Yeah.
It's almost like you never went to prison.
Yeah, that's sometimes it does feel like that. That's what it looks like to other people. But I did go to prison. I felt that.
Yeah.
For 2 years, I felt that. I had my business still running. My business is running. There's people that's run my business for me. I've got people that's using my connections, my network in Dubai, in LA, in New York. So everything was still going. So when I was away, everything was still getting built for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was still getting a wage. I was still getting things put away. So when I come out, just like, do you know what?
Everything's patterned.
Everything's ready to roll.
Yeah.
I couldn't just. I spent them let's say the first year inside, I spent just chilling, being lazy, whatever. As soon as lockdown kicked in inside, I went into plan mode. What
was lockdown like inside prison?
Lockdown, was bad inside. You know, honestly, there's some people had it really bad. No visits.
No visits. But inside the prison, it must have been exactly the same, no?
No. Inside the prison, you will, depending what sort of job you have, you're out from 9 in the morning till 7 in the evening, half 7 in the evening.
Yeah.
You're on your wing. There's about 50, 40 of you. 40, 50, yeah. You're just chilling with your friends, whatever. It's not too bad.
And then in lockdown, what happened?
In lockdown, there was none of that. In lockdown, how it went in lockdown, literally, there's a handful of people, like probably 5 or 6, 23 hours, you're in one place. Some people weren't even allowed to have a shower every day. You take it in turns.
Did your lockdown start in March as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
In March, honestly, yeah. Before that, so many things changed in there. So many things changed. Some people, do you know what? It wasn't too bad, but where I was, there was parts of that prison where they was having it harder.
Okay.
Some people, it was different for everyone. Mine wasn't too bad, but the prison system itself was really bad.
All right, so you're saying the first year, you're chilling out in prison, being lazy, whatever you're saying. And then when it come to, closer to your release date, what were you on?
I was on thinking of coming out and just flying.
What, flying out?
Nah, just flying, just living my best life. Like, you know, people thought I got rubbed out by going to prison.
Yeah.
Because I heard a lot of bad things. I've heard this, you know.
Well, from people that you know?
Yeah,
social media,
you know,
or
people I know, not so much social. Social people always going to talk, like the Daily Mail or stuff like that. People always going to, they don't know, but people I knew personally, that started, you know, my own friends started, I had money with people, I had businesses with people.
Yeah.
That they went left, on their way anywhere, they thought, oh, do you know what, forget it.
Yeah.
They knocked me, in other words. I'm not going to lie. I lost money when I first went to prison because...
Therefore, it's the opportunity to just take their cut, basically.
Yeah.
Or take your cut, shall I say.
So, and I didn't really have a voice to speak. I'm in prison, but what can I really say? Who's going to really defend me the way I want to defend myself? So I thought, you know what? When I come out, I'm going to be back where I left, but bigger. Yeah. And that's exactly what I did.
So then you got into the watch game, like you were saying, in about 2000. You took it serious in about 2013, you were saying?
No, I took it seriously about 15.
2015?
Something like that.
Can you remember the first piece that you bought and you sold?
First piece as in what? When I took it seriously or at the beginning?
When you took it seriously, pretty much. When you were like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, sort of thing.
Nah, I can't remember the first I'll tell you the first ever piece I bought. I won it on eBay. It was a Rolex Yachtmaster 2, white gold. The retail was £33,000.
But could you trust that on eBay?
Yeah, but no, I met the guy in Shepherd's Bush, Westfield, in Rolex. Had a check there, and I paid him for, I think it was £18,000. It was at half price. So I was thinking, you know what, this is great. Where I've dealt with smaller watches, that was my biggest watch. I've gone from £5,000
straight to 17.
Yeah, but I couldn't sell it. I was stuck. Yeah. No one, and I realized nobody wants to buy white gold. Yeah. Everyone wants yellow gold. The same watch is not worth. Anyway, I had it for like 4 months. That was all my money, pretty much.
So then, what did you do after that? You got 17 bags lined up in a watch.
I was just sweating. I was, you know, honestly, I was in limbo. Yeah. I don't even know how that time passed, but one day I was ringing up jewelers. I rang somebody up north, a jewelers, and he said, "Yeah, he'll have it." And I think I got a profit, small profit, a few £100. But he came down on the train and took the watch.
Yeah, but it's probably less headache for you, just even if it's a couple £100, just
even
get
if
rid
I
of
took
it.
a loss in it, I would have gave it at the time. But I got it, and then I thought, you know what? Yeah. Obviously, them 4 months I'd learned what to buy and what not to buy. So when I had my money back, got into the smaller ones again and just kept it rolling.
So I'm guessing even now you probably haven't gone back to that gold.
White gold, nah, not really. Yeah, unless someone wants it and they give me a deposit for it, I'll source it for them. I wouldn't stock it.
Because the watches I hear everyone talk about, like the ones that are going to go up in value and all that stuff, are the Submariners and, you know, basically your typical Rolexes.
Anything with they all have a waiting list. Any sports models, they have a waiting list. People, they're collectors' watches. People love them, and you know everyone knows what they are. They always got a premium. So I think, say something's got £9,000 list, they'll be going for 14, 15. Some of them, some 10 grand watches are 20 grand to go and buy in a grey market. Yeah, they are going to go up if you get it at retail. They're always going to go up, but who's the most money gets made at someone that's lucky enough to buy it at retail. Everyone else is just all dealers, traders.
Are you that lucky guy to buy at retail?
I've never ever got nothing at retail. I've never even bothered putting my name down at retail.
Swear?
Honestly.
So you must have deals there lined up for you to make a profit then?
Yeah, but I don't. Some people think I must make a lot of money. Yeah. I'm happy to spend 20 grand to make £200, but if it's made within 5 minutes, I'll go and spend 20 grand because I've got it sold. £500 profit. This is people. Oh, well, why are you going to invest 20 grand? Well, I don't look at it as an investment. I look at it as a flip. Yeah. A 2-minute flip. More times I don't even have to pay for nothing. I call it on because people trust my word.
You get your money sent to you from the customer. Yeah. Get the watch.
Yeah. Or the person who's selling the watch, or watch dealers, they give me the watch. I say I'll pay you tomorrow or the next day. Get it sold. Take my drink.
How many watches do you think you've sold in your time? Do you get?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It'll probably be in the thousands.
In the thousands?
Yeah, in the thousands.
So if you break that down, how many is that a year?
I don't always sell a watch like every day. There'll be some days, weeks I won't sell nothing.
Yeah, but on average or roughly, how much do you think you sold? Let's just say in a good month where people are spending.
Look, I'll give you an example. What was it, like 2 months ago, I had 30 Rolex day dates. Yeah. The market was dry in the UK. Nobody really had stock, and it was just the people's hard to get. All of a sudden, they see me with 30 day dates, olives and all sorts, most wanted day date rose gold. phone was just going off. Oh, what did you get them from? How did you get it? Who's it? Who's is it? Who paid for it? Something like, sorry, what's it to do with you?
Yeah.
Please tell me how any of that's your business. Are you buying it? And these are watch dealers. The jealousy opened up. The evil eyes just went nuts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I sold all 30 in about a week.
Has anyone, like, did you ever have occurrences where people tried to sell you fake watches, or did you accidentally buy them, or something?
Yeah, do you know what? People have tried to sell me fake watches. More times they didn't even know themselves it was fake. And, you know, I'll be able to tell. But I've been stung a few times. I've been stung about, I couldn't tell you. I've been stung. First time I got stung, I went, I looked, it was on eBay. I bought a Sea Dweller.
That's why I said eBay earlier.
Yeah.
Mad.
But, you know, it was $4,000. It was worth about $6,000. She wanted $4,000 for it. Older woman, English woman in Blackburn. I think it was Blackburn. So I went up there with my boys. 3 of us drove up there, met her in a house, little cottage. She was with her husband. She was in her 50s. Husband's watch, you know, gave it all that. You want to sell it, it's not well, don't need a watch no more. I'm looking at it, but I'm more like looking at, oh, what lovely, genuine people. Like, I feel a bit bad with their situation. I'm looking at the watch, yeah, it looks good, you know. Wearing it, paid them, come back, gone to sell it. I opened the back and said, it's fake.
Is it?
It's fake.
Well, who did you try to sell it to?
Trotters.
Okay.
Trotters. I didn't try to sell it to them. I just got him to check it. It was my friend. I do a lot of business with him. I took it in there, checked it for me. He said it was fake.
Yeah.
This is years ago. It was fake. I couldn't believe it. Double checked it. It was fake.
How old are you at this point?
23, 24.
Okay, so this is basically early days of you getting into watches then.
Yeah, and then I've got friends that live in that area, sort of not far off. So I've got my friend that when we went up there, we met up with my friends as well. I said, listen, go to that house, you know.
Yeah.
It's gone there. Like, nobody lives here. Check with the neighbours. Said, no, but they was only living there for the best part of a month, so they must have scammed a few people. Yeah. They might have got them made or bought them when they was China AAA quality. It's hard. See, when it comes to small Rolexes, stainless steel, they're so good with the fakes. It's unbelievable. You don't see me selling them. I will never go out of the way and buy them off people I don't know now. Yeah. Because honestly, even me being in there for so long, they are so good. Even the paperwork, all those things, are so good. Jewelers have sold people diamond iced out watches, APs, Cartiers mainly, both of them too, covered in real diamond. They've bought the watch in a hurry because they got a client for it. Set it in diamonds. The diamond set doesn't know what he's like. Real watch or not. All he's a jeweler. Yeah. He's a diamond setter. He knows his work. Drill holes, set the stones, make it perfect, and done, send it back. Customer's happy until the customer's not happy.
Do you think jewelers are still, well, not jewelers, but do you think there's still dealers doing that?
No, I don't think there are dealers that are doing that. No, I can't think of any that are doing it.
I can imagine it still probably goes on somewhere.
What people do with these diamond set watches, I think they all do it, to be honest with you. Most of them, they all say it's VVS, this, that, and the other. Diamond is so small. Who's told you it's VVS? Like, have you had this certified? Yeah. In a lab that said that each tiny 0.1 stones are like VVS? No, they're just all similar sort of color. They all look good under the light. Just flood them. But I've heard stories, I've seen things where they've got like 90% real diamonds, 10% just lab ones, and it just blends in.
So you can't remember how many times you've been stung, but can you remember an amount?
Yeah.
If you had to remember it all together.
Oh, no, I'll tell you the biggest one I got done was was Dubai, or the least place I was expecting it, to be honest with you.
Oh, in
this
Dubai,
in 2018, yeah. Some girl messaged me on Instagram. She's like, do you want to buy this watch, Submariner, Hulk? It was a Hulk and a stainless steel Daytona ceramic. This is in 2006. They're both brand new. Her cousins got them from retail in Europe. I can't remember where it was. Latvia or something, Lithuania, whatever it was. I looked at her page and she's like a model in Dubai. I was looking at it like, oh, it's not bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, cool.
What, the watch or her?
Her. I was looking at it like, all right, cool. My head was a bit like, yeah, all right, cool. to get this model talking about watches, whatever. I was
Yeah.
like, you think, yeah, sounds great, but yeah, cool. Let's crack on with the conversation. She was like, let you know when they're coming to Dubai. Agreed a price. Messaged me about 2 months later. Hi, they'll be in Dubai tomorrow. Blah blah blah. I said, you know what? Come and meet you today, and we can discuss about it tomorrow. So I was with my friend. I said, you know what? I've got nothing to do. When I met her for lunch, whatever, she was talking. I was like, she didn't have a clue about the watches. I thought, you know what? These watches ain't coming. I'll carry on with my conversation with you and leave it as that. That same night, she messaged me. She's like, oh, the watches have arrived. Go to Emirates Hills. It's a very nice, expensive place. She's like, go there, you can collect it, whatever. I didn't think twice about it. I thought Emirates Hills. She sent me pictures, everything. Went there. There's a Rolls Royce in the driveway. Porsches in the driveway. And this boy comes out. Shows me the watch, everything. He didn't invite me in. I didn't want to go into business. I was on my way out. That was it. I was in my car. I was dressed up, ready to go out. I had the money on me. It was £26,000 worth in dirhams, 100 and something thousand dirhams.
Yeah.
I paid him. I looked at everything. He had the papers with it. I didn't look at it well enough.
What, 26 for both of the watches?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, cool. I had there was about £5-6 grand profit in it. Box, papers, everything. The boxes were real. Papers, it was all in the leather pouches. The pouches were real. I looked at the watches. They had stickers on it. So I didn't want to take the stickers off. They're brand new. But they look good to me. I just thought, everything was just like, I should have known better.
Yeah.
But this is Dubai. You're not thinking about
Fakes and
You're not
stuff
thinking
like
about fake. They do fakes in gold, Karama in Dubai, all that. But we're not here. We're in Emirates Hills, dealing with what look like millionaire family. I paid them. I went out. I went Zoom on my friends. I come home late. Took the watches out my car. Went upstairs. Took some pictures. I put it on Instagram. In the morning, my mate woke up. He messaged me because that Daytona looks a bit funny. I said, "What are you on about?" And it's daylight now. I took the stickers off it. I looked at it.
Oh, so when you went to the house, was it at night?
Evening, yeah.
Yeah.
It was evening. Next day morning, I woke up. I rang her. She's all like saying, I don't know what you're talking about. No, she knew what they'd done, but she was. I started getting heated on the phone.
Yeah.
And I was threatening her and all sorts. I was going crazy. I said, I want my money back. I'm coming back there now. So I drove there. They called the police on me. The police have come. Said, you making threats? Because it was on WhatsApp. I saw it, this and the other. They was looking to arrest me.
Yeah.
I don't want smoke with the Dubai police because they don't play.
Yeah.
I've been in their police stations. Yeah, they're so rude. You can't, especially if you're British. It's just like they don't want to know.
They treat their own people good, but the British and foreigners.
Her name was Julie.
Yeah.
She done me. They done me good. I was sad.
If she's watching this right now, what you got to say to her?
Julie, I'll see you soon. She's still in Dubai.
She's still in Dubai.
Still in Dubai.
That's another occurrence. But altogether,
I probably lost in fake watches. I probably lost about 45 grand.
Damn.
45 grand in my whole life, which isn't bad considering what it's a lot. I should have learned my lesson from before, but now I'd be a fool to get sold a fake watch or buy a
you can
watch.
spot it from a mile away now, innit?
Yeah, right now my structure is different. I built it. I'm not desperate to chase those little deals. The source isn't great.
What's your structure now?
It's just like, obviously I've got a base now. I've got a base. Everything's like not rushed. I've got timings. And if it's after hours, I don't want to know. Yeah. I don't care how much money profit you got. If it's not within my comfort zone and my timing, I don't want to know. People will still message me now, oh, what can we pick up something at this time? Or can you just bring it to me here and there? More times, they probably are genuine people or through somebody. But why take the risk? Yeah. Why take the risk? Something can go wrong. I've been in situations where I've lost money. I've been set up. I've been robbed. I don't really
want to do that again.
I don't really want to make the mistakes again. So all the money in the world, rather not chase it and then get myself in a situation where it could have been avoided.
What's it been like for you? Because you're like an independent watch dealer, you would say, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're basically competing with these big boy like companies who've got the stores and everything like that. They've got the jewelers and you're competing with alongside them.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not really competing with them. I do my own thing. Everyone's different. A lot of people do have stores and a lot of overheads. And I don't see how a lot of people make money in some. There's like 2 or 3 jewelers that I know that actually got a good name and do real business. And got good numbers. I don't know how the rest of them survive, to be honest with you. Especially the way that they spend money on their shops and where they are, their rent.
Glamorize it and everything.
Yeah.
Like you do a lot of like work with age jewelers. I see you there all the time.
Yeah.
So he's probably one of the reputable ones that you always talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
But the other ones, you can't imagine, to be fair.
Nah, there is a few more, but there's not many, to be honest with you. And I could have had a shop like age jewelers, and I like to work on my own pace.
Yeah.
I don't like the extra work. I don't like stress. Although I all get stressed all the time, but it's my stress that I can handle myself. If I wanted to grow my network, my team, I could do.
Yeah, just easily.
I just don't want to be honest with you. I don't want to do it in this country.
So what's the level that you're at then? Because you're wearing the RM right now. Are you still dealing with like, I don't know, 15, 20 grand Rolexes and stuff like that?
Even 5 grand, 3 grand watches.
Yeah.
I'll still do with it. It's just I don't really post them on my Instagram, to be honest with you much.
But you probably bought that to sell, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you got a customer lined up for it already?
I haven't got a customer lined up on it. I've had a few people interested on it, a few offers on it. But my thing is, if I go and sell it now and take that offer, I've got a profit in it. Now, I'm going to have to spend that money to go put in the same work to earn something small that I can just sit on this and get the big profit. It's less work.
Show me the watch if you don't mind. No, you don't have to take it off.
I'll take it off for sure. It's easier.
You're a bit far away from me.
Right, so tell me, how does someone justify spending 300 bags on an RM?
I don't know.
300 bags, that's a house. That's a whatever you want really at that price point. That's a Aventador S. Yeah. That's a whatever.
Yeah, you can look at it like that. Not even look, a lot of people will be like, you've seen comments and people say, what, 20 grand on a watch, buy a house.
Yeah, because you see it all the time.
You see it all the time. People are like,
and all that stuff.
It's not easy to just go and buy a house. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's not like these people, you can spend, I don't know, you might put 200 grand equity towards a house that costs £1 million, yeah? 20%. How long is it going to take you to earn 50 grand profit out of that?
You got to do some serious work.
You still got to do 50, even although it's £1 million transaction.
Yeah.
You're not going to go on, it's not going to give you 50 grand profit straight away, is it?
No, of course not, no.
But these do.
Yeah.
That's how I justify it.
So can you give me a couple of examples of, because you've sold multiple RMs in the past year, like a couple of examples how much you would have made from an RM?
RMs can make good money. Like, I'll give you examples. When I was in Dubai, I sold an RM. I made just over $130,000 on one watch.
How long did that take you?
How long?
Yeah, as in from buying the watch to selling it?
About 3-4 hours.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So did you have the customer lined up there already, or?
Yeah, I knew who these customers are when these were.
Yeah, they must be the sheikhs and
no.
Not even.
They to be honest with you, they don't spend money.
No.
They expect it for free.
Yeah, okay,
they're the Royal Highness. They want it for free. They want it for retail price, and they do more times get it for that. They will never pay the grey market price. They're premium.
So what do your clientele look like?
My clientele are watch dealers.
Okay.
They've got somebody who else
wants it.
So when I was in Dubai, I worked mainly with watch dealers, big watch dealers, people that don't even have shops, but they have got the serious connects.
Yeah.
And I'll just, they've got a sale for it.
You get a watch?
Yeah, I'll ring them for, if someone offers me something I'm not too sure about, I'll put it in my group chats. I have watch group chats, traders around the world. I'll just say, look, what do you think this is worth? And people will start making offers. So if you get it, we'll give this, or X, Y, Z for it. That's how I sort of price things up. But obviously, over time, you get to make your own judgment and own valuations.
100%.
At first, when I was getting into them, I wasn't too sure. It was scary. I'm not going to lie. It's just like that yacht master. Ever since, I was always been a bit wary about spending money. I've taken losses in certain things. I've had things I was stuck with for a long time.
So in a case like that, where the watch is, what RM is that?
RM11 Asia Boutique.
Okay, so you said that's limited to 50 pieces, yeah? Apart from the fact that it's limited, what's so special about it that would justify its price tag?
What's so special about it? Do you know what? It's a beautiful watch. I'm not going to lie. It's one of my favorites. Look, a lot of RMs weigh nothing. This has got the rose gold, brown ceramic. It's just complements each other with the white, everything. It's just beautiful to look at in every way, shape, or form. Some RMs are ugly. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Like this is an RM11. There's other RM11s that just look a bit
dead. Yeah,
it's got yellow and all these nonsense. Well, some people like it, but this goes with a lot of things.
You could wear that with a lot.
Yeah, brown strap, black strap, whatever.
Yeah.
When if you've got a yellow RM, how many choices? You're limited to your color scheme, unless you live in Dubai or whatever. Then just loud everywhere. It goes anytime, everywhere. Blends. The weather's nice for it.
So with the Rolexes that go up in price, like the Submariners, if you get that, let's just say retail, what are they about? $8,000 retail?
I think so. I'm not too sure on retail price. I don't keep up with the retail prices because I never get it at retail.
But from what I know, they're not really limited like that.
No, they're not limited.
So then why do they go up?
Because they have a waiting list to get them. And Rolex do that on purpose.
Yeah, it's basically like having Rolls Royce, isn't it? You got to wait a long time. Yeah. But then you've got buying history, then you can get it, isn't it?
If you got buying history, yeah, you can't just go and you've got to buy something that not.
You
really
must
nice.
have to have a link in the first
Either
place.
you got a link, or if you just go and buy things that they have on the window, display pieces that you've gone in. Oh, I like this, not thinking of that. This is
something that the average Joe can buy.
Yeah, they buy that and then they think, nice person, put him on the ring. Then they ring you. From what I've seen other people, they ring you. Say, look, we've got this. We've got an interest on it. Come and get it.
Yeah.
And if you can't make it that day, they'll be like, you've lost your slot. On to the next person. That's how it works, I think.
See, the thing is, from what I see from social media, it looks like a new watch is coming out let's just say every month, for example, yeah?
Yeah.
How does someone like you keep up with that? And you must know, like, not inside information, but you must know when a watch is coming out, what's coming out, if it's worth getting, and if you can flip it as a watch dealer yourself.
Now, when things get released, Basel World, it's just like Geneva, when they have their show, they release what models come out. Demand goes crazy, especially now. Like, I'm in all these group chats and everyone's always saying, "Oh, I want this." I'm thinking, it just got announced 5 minutes ago. You're saying, "Let me know." Just wait till it's actually in production for sale everywhere. But people are desperate for these watches. They're willing to give you a deposit for it right now.
Yeah.
But you don't know how much it's going to be from the get go. Because there's those people in the waiting list that get chosen for it. Like, give you an example, the Patek Nautilus green face, it just got released not long ago. The watch is fetching nearly £300,000. It's a 40 grand watch.
So why is it worth 300?
This is what I'm saying. What makes it worth that money? It's stupid. I'm not going to lie, it's stupid. I would not go and buy that watch unless somebody gave me a deposit for it. But it is the selling price for it. It's mad how these things, the market is mad. Even now, I'm struggling to keep up with prices.
Yeah, because the prices come up. Like, for example, you're saying that's about 300. How much would that be in retail?
You know how much this watch was in 2000 and beginning of 2020? Probably like 150 grand.
So it shot up.
Yeah.
Pretty much double.
RMs shot up double, triple.
Yeah.
Most of the watches did, to be honest. All the big watches that ever was. But RM just went crazy. 100 grand, 70 grand RM 10 rose gold, the basic entry level sort of RM. Nice little watch though.
Yeah.
Now they hit 120 grand. And I can't think, like, it's mad. The Bubba Watsons, white ones, yeah, they're very popular. There was about 140 grand, 30 grand at the beginning of 2020. Now they're about 270, 280.
Yeah, see, this watch game is mad.
It's mad. Honestly, it's mad.
Prices are mad. I don't know how. I mean, obviously, you're probably talking like multi-millionaires, billionaires sort of level are buying these watches. But when you see, like... let me ask you this, yeah? There's a lot of rappers and everything like that are buying mad watches, probably along them lines or anything like that. Do you think they could acquire that watch? As in, like, do you think they're stretching the limits sort of thing?
I don't really know many rappers that... In this, what you're talking about, in the UK, because American market's different. their industry is different. They make money on.
Let's say UK. I've seen a couple UK ones.
Yeah, I don't think they're stretched here. I don't think anyone's really stretched. Whoever's got an RM, there's a couple of UK rappers that've got an RM, but I wouldn't call it an RM. Like, that's not an RM. You don't have an RM, especially entry level. Then you've got it bust down, looking like a piece of, it's not an RM. For people that have RMs around the world, they're gonna look at you and think, you wouldn't even spit on that. Honestly, that's how I feel, but it cringes me out.
What's your opinion, or what's your take on, like, all the bust down watches? Because like, when you speak to watch enthusiasts, they always hate the fact that you just ruin that watch pretty much.
Yeah, but some people look at it as a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
If you're gonna look at it as a piece of jewelry and for, like, your money's good, then it's you got a watch on your wrist, you bust it down. That's your personal preference. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Your APs, Rolexes, whatever. Not too expensive. Some bust down. I've seen people bust down like 100 grand watches and just ruin the watch. But
I want to devalue the watch on a mad one
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course, it devalues it. It might not in the short term, where a lot of people that's the in thing right now.
Yeah, and the thing
So
is
everyone wants an AP bus stand because so and so's had it,
Yeah.
and there's not enough plain APs around. So the price goes up on
those
the
ones.
bus stand and the plain ones.
Yeah.
So if there's like, say, there's like 20 in the market, and they're all sold, and one of the 20 decides to sell theirs, he can ask a premium on it because he's ready now.
Yeah, but then probably it seems like the longevity of it would go towards the plain one. That's not bust down.
Yeah.
Well, you seem like you can provide much more than watches. You probably provide a whole sort of lifestyle for the clients that you got. So you got any plans moving forward into that? Let's just say private jets or
Nah.
yachts, just watches.
Just watches, to be honest with you. I don't know. We don't know what the future holds, to be honest with you. My long term goal is not to be based in the UK. I've had a taste of living abroad.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if it was a bigger place, meet different people, everything. I want to
go back.
As soon as I can travel, at the minute I'm on license, I can't travel soon. The next couple of months, I will be able to travel. And once I'm able to again, I'm gonna go back to Dubai possibly, and just base myself abroad.
Live out there.
Yeah, live out there. From there, carry on traveling the world and just doing me. To be honest with you, I can, the watches. I'll still have my office here. I still have my business over here. I still do my business in other countries. I've got, like I said, I've got a big network, so I can always earn anywhere in the world as long as I've got my phone with me.
So if you had 300k today, where would you put your money?
What would I put my money in?
Don't have to be one thing. You could diversify it, or you could buy one RM like that.
Nah, the minute I wouldn't really put it into. If I had 300 grand today, it's a tricky one, because a lot of people have got 300 grand today, and they don't know what to do with it. And for me, all I know is watches. I'll put it into watches.
Yeah.
Everything's overpriced. There's not enough meat left on the bone, so I'll have to just sit tight until the right deal comes. It might be an RM, it might be 5 Rolexes, it might be a couple of Pateks, whatever. Yeah.
You want to do a 300 bags into Bitcoin now?
No. I would not put 300 bags into Bitcoin. No, mate, never that.
Why not?
I've had substantial amount of money in Bitcoin, and I woke up and it
went down.
I lost like 40 grand overnight in bloody January, I think.
Yeah, that's mad. That's when the dip was well, right?
No. That was before he went. Before he even shot up. That was just. I think it was a 27. No, sorry, that was on about what was it about? Then 17 grand, I think.
Do you accept crypto for payment?
I take crypto as payment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take crypto. I turn it into USDT, and I
was going to say, because if that's such a volatile market, you could get 300 grand in crypto, and the next day it's worth 200. Yeah,
people do pay. When I deal with international clients, and I source watches for international clients, they pay in crypto. But say, for instance, I've sold a watch to somebody in the US, they've got crypto, and I've bought a watch for someone in Dubai. That transaction does not take place in the UK.
Yeah.
It's done over there. It's done on my phone. I may have brokered the deal from my phone sitting in the UK, but it was an international deal. The payment's done international with them, and I'll take a cut. My cut is left with the person I trust. I leave it with you, and if it's a big enough cut, just when you get a smaller watch, take it off the bill.
Yeah.
Send me the watch. I got a free watch out of it.
Not bad, mate.
Yeah, that's more times I just build a pot with so-and-so traders.
Yeah.
And that's that, what?
So what does your personal collection of watches look like?
To be honest, I don't.
Because you know what? Let me put it like this. Yeah. Whenever I go to do a podcast with a car dealership or something like that, they've got all these like Lambos, Ferraris, you name it, whatever. Yeah. But their personal collection isn't much because most of everything they have, any car they have, it's for sale in the back of their mind. Everything has a price on it.
Everything same with me. Everything has a price. I'm not gonna. Everything's for sale.
Yeah.
If the price is right, anything is for sale, to be honest.
So if there was a watch that you bought for your birthday or something like that, and it was really special to you and all that stuff, and
I don't have sentimental attachments to anything like that.
Anything, you just flip
nothing,
it straight.
Honestly, even someone bought me something, if I want to sell it, I sell it.
But do you think that comes from this game that you're in, though?
Yeah, because I grew up I've had all these things. I've had everything. It doesn't faze me no more, and I don't feel that these materialistic things are special enough to actually say I'm gonna keep this for life, whatever.
What did the boys around you and your friends think at 18 years old and you got a Cartier?
What did they think?
Like, did you sense any evil eye, or were you all on the same sort of level?
Not my close people, no. But you hear things. People want to rob you. People this that. It happens. Even to now, it's the same. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
Nothing's changed.
That's the thing. This is probably a dodgy game, innit? You got to watch where you are and everything.
Yeah, you got to keep your wits about you. it happens all the time. I'm not gonna lie. All you hear is horror stories. People got robbed. People this, home invasions, all sorts.
Yeah, you heard people's hands getting chopped off in London for RM.
I've seen people. I've heard of crazy stuff. I've heard crazy stuff. But I don't know. And what's scary is a lot of people that are getting robbed, and they put trackers on your cars, follow you home, whatever. They're not even social media people. They're not loud people.
Yeah.
But it's more. It feels like more like their circle of friends, someone close to them is setting them up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? More times it is somebody very close to you
Who does you
that
dirty.
hates on you and leaks your personal information to somebody that's bad mind enough to rob you.
Yeah, 100%.
Whatever. So my circle is very small. I might know a lot of people and a lot of people see me, whatever, but I don't get comfortable with many people. That's one thing about me. I don't get comfortable. I get comfortable with like around just my close family. That's it.
Yeah. So what would you say you never have to be wary or cautious of what your whereabouts or what you're showing on social media or anything like that? Because obviously you're like saying your circle's tight.
Yeah, I'm not. I am cautious about everything I do. To be honest with you, everything I do, I double think. Like I think about it. I think it through before I do dumb things. Like I'll show off. I'll post money, all this stuff and whatever. But all that is just childish stuff. Doesn't get me anywhere. I post watches. It's because my business. You know, I might wear it in a certain way. People are like, oh, you're showing off, make a video, but it's what I've been doing since 2011 on Instagram. I was the first person on Instagram selling watches.
I don't know why. The first thing I thought of when you said that, basically, that video of you driving, was it a Porsche with your foot on the dash?
Yeah.
Have you not seen that picture?
Yeah, that video I posted. I'm not gonna lie, that I posted. I didn't think.
What was
about
going through your head when you posted that? When you done that?
that. My friend was behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Well,
friend
like in the back seat?
No,
or-
he's in another car.
Yeah.
He was behind me, and I was sending him a video because he was in a C63. It was on the M11 at the time.
And what you were in? Was it a Porsche?
Yeah, I was in a Porsche Turbo, and I was getting past him,
Yeah.
and then I said, "Look how easily I'm doing it. I'm doing it with my foot on the dash."
Yeah.
And honestly, and I saved it, and I decided to post it a week, 2 weeks later.
Yeah, that was mad.
Yeah, that was. I've done it a few more times after that.
Yeah.
When I was in Dubai, but just to take the piss. That's when the police said in the
I know, I
papers,
saw.
taunting police.
Yeah. Do you ever look back at those things that you've done, like the taunty, flashy things, and think like, what was I on?
Sometimes, yeah, you do. As you get older, you think, oh, that's a bit, you know.
Because that was how many years ago now? Well,
It
Dubai
wasn't even long ago.
recently,
Dubai was that was 2017, 18.
but then the Porsche one obviously was before.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah.
2015. Yeah.
So stuff like that. And that was 2015, 6 years ago. So in your 20s, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, you not feel like, bro, I should not have done that.
Nah, I can't live life regretting half the stuff. It's done now. Can't cry over spilled milk. I got sentenced, I got done, not just forget even going to prison. Just whatever happened in my life, I've always paid the price for it. Even them, but at the time it was fun.
You can't change it, innit?
You can't change it, so I can't really look back. Whatever
right.
it makes you a better person.
Yeah.
Not always, but it made me a better person anyway. I still do stupid things.
Yeah,
That's
but
my character. I can't change it. I just try not to break the law.
You learn a lesson not to save it.
That's it. I mean, no, I don't do it.
Oh, is there anything else you want to speak about?
Nah, is there anything else you want to speak about?
No, I think we've pretty much covered the watch game.
Yeah, that's the watch game done.
Yeah. If you don't want to see a part 2 of it, let us know. Come with a different RM this time.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna wear a skull, but I was a bit, you know, I
Nah.
was a bit wary.
Might as well just want both.
Huh?
I thought you were going to come with like a whole box of watches or something like that. You know that?
You should have told me.
I would have. I should have.
But you should have come to my office and done it. To be honest with you,
Yeah, could have.
It's a nice setup. It's a very nice setup, views and everything.
Yeah, we'll do it
Next time, if people want a part 2, we'll do it. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more that could be said. But
You tell me
but we spoke about watches.
Yeah.
and how I've come into watches. Let's leave it as that.
Yeah.
We can have a part 2 about a different hustle because, you know, we can do something else on a part 2. For now, let's just keep it to how I got into the watch game and where I am now.
So we'll leave it on a cliffhanger for this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there more to you than just the watch game?
There's been more to me. There's been more to me than the watch game, yeah.
In the past, yeah?
Yeah, in the past.
All right. I think we'll leave it as that one then. We'll do the rest in part 2.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Right, if you enjoyed that, Hold on, mate. I ain't finished. I still got to wrap it up. If you lot enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you follow Chrono on Instagram at
Mr.RM.
What will be your other page, though?
Other page, it got deactivated for bullying.
Oh, is it?
You know when you reply back to someone that writes a cheeky comment,
Yeah.
and they get reported.
What did someone write? And what did you
Honestly,
come back?
it keeps happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's down for now until further notice. Mr. RM it is.
All right, if it comes back up on Instagram, I'll put both of the Instagrams here anyway. Follow myself. I want to give a massive thank you to my mate Shoaib from Come Learn Forex. If you haven't seen that podcast, make sure you click up here. You can see that. And we are in his beautiful space today. Other than that, I'll see you lot next time on CEOCAST.
Thank you very much, boys.
Smashed it.